Distinguished colleagues, enough is enough. If they want us to forget the legislature, we leave the legislature. Similarly, Fubara is a mistake. He is a mistake. We will follow this impeachment process through.
Okay? Yeah. Fire for fire.
For you to remove this APC from power.
Especially the Rivers say, look, Fubara is going back for second time. As it is done. If you win Kellag, you can jump, fall down.
No way. No way. Because if you make another mistake, then go and bury yourself politically. I will not allow myself to be buried.
We're talking about federal government that is giving us support, but the rat in the house that is eating the bag of curry. So you can imagine such situation.
Make anybody know harm anybody in the name of what? Politics. Because if you harm, return match go there. If you quack, return match go there. If you kiss, return match go there.
Oh, Iyaito, this one now so fired. How do you explain PDP and APC chairman, party chairman, on plastic chair, Wike son, 25-year-old son, sit down on cushion chair like this? Zazu.
He was the one who called both parties and gave them agreements to sign. Fubara complied. He complied. Wike refused to comply till tomorrow.
Honorable, is this about Inyendeba? Agreement is agreement. Is that the cause of this problem?
Indeba. Hello everyone, welcome back to Chaka Film. There is fire on the mountain, and it is fire for fire. Nobody is sleeping this time. As Wike said in the first video we'll play for you, where he said that in this world, power does not come easy. You have to take it yourself. And he is ready to grab this power from APC, from Fubara, and take it to himself. But before we play that video, please, if you are new here, subscribe to my channel, share this video, like it. So, if you haven't seen the video, that is it.
For you to remove this APC from power. See, my mother told me, when a madman flocks you, don't run. If you run, the madman will pursue you. If he flocks you, take stick back, flog the madman. That the madman will, this is very painful. Then the madman will start running. This APC, they require people too, who will tell them enough is enough. And I'm that person that can tell them enough is enough. We must take this power. Power, they know the dashable. Do dash power? Power is what? Taking. I'm ready to take it for PDP. And I will take it for PDP. No, if you're on the election, they know the dash power. Then they take power. All these people want the election. If they support me. To do what? I've come out. I'm going to take this power from APC back to PDP by the grace of God.
As you see, so as Wike the move, in not the play, because Wike himself now one kind political gorilla. In the play master politics, in the move everywhere. I say they move everywhere. People they ask where is Fubara General Asabuja? In the comment they say, if anything happen for our side, we they retaliate back. That if you buy for our side, we buy back for your side. As Wike don't run, go meet Asari Dokubo for support. So if you haven't seen the video, let's watch that video. Then we'll come back to continue the story.
We did a wait. This game they switch. Make anybody know harm anybody in the name of what? Politics. Because if you harm, return match go there. If you quack, return match go there. If you kiss, return match go there. Don't you say that you be all and all. See Fubara wake up. Nowhere we can never visit. The only place where they talk If na him dey city no go allow you to do am. If na him dey city no go allow you to try am at all. You no go smell am. Maybe one go touch thing and then they repeat am. Or na his son won't contest. Or he won't use his son for assembly. Or for House of Rep. Nothing hard them to do. Nothing they need to do. See, make people know where you dey. Make we know where we dey. Make we know the area where we go follow. My own as an activist, I need good government. Good government. I still dey repeat them. I need good government. Who go carry River State along? Who go make River State today more than Lagos? Who go beautify River State? Insecurity too much for the country, for the state. Who go make security go day? People go work out day and night. Now I be my own. Make mama and papa young and old, today they run. Crime full everywhere. Now I be my own to make peace. Make anybody no call scatter River State for us. Make anybody no scatter Nigeria for us. Now our country be this. We no get where we go wrong go. If not to say me, they fear. Death is in my pocket. And they carry am waka. Death is unbeatable. Nobody will no go die. I know they shake for that one. Now you will won't come. No wahala. You will be iron. No problem. It's unbeatable. I carry death for pocket the waka. But my problem with honor, truth no good. Person talk truth, you find way to frame them up. Person talk truth, you find way to set them up. Nothing will not go say. I be human rights activist. I be freedom fighter. Say Fubara, wake up. No go choose people who go betray you too. No choose people who go betray you. Just as Rotimi Amechi choose people who betray her last time. Be Rotimi Amechi, nobody people won't choose for Apple. I mean they hide them. Make you like me, make you hate me. People like Chikode in Apple, they betray Rotimi Amechi. Go Origwe for Rumunduru. The man was saying the Senate or in the Assembly or in the House of Rep or in the this one, all of them betray Rotimi Amechi. Go Elele, go Oji, go Grimba, go everywhere. Go Rumomase. All of them betray Rotimi Amechi. Because Rotimi Amechi begin to do friend. I know him for long. Go Elekara. Rotimi begin to do, I know him, na my childhood friend, na my paddy, na my this, they betray him. They say Rotimi Amechi 1 because we can't throw enough money, they betray him. So please, sing, no go meet people who go betray you. Betray a fool this game. No go give money to wrong people. No go give money to people who go betray you. Or if they do man, na my boy, na my person. If you want give money, use your hand, give money. If you want to see somebody, use your hand, see somebody. No pretend, no hide. Wicked they do am. So you go there sure who they work for you. Betray a fool this game. Betray a fool this system. Now game of interest, personal interest. I don't go talk again, no.
Okay? Yeah. Fire for fire. Good afternoon, my fellow people, especially the River State. Look, Fubara is going back for second time. As it is done, he's the leader of the party and party will give him ticket. If you win Kelag, you can jump, fall down.
So that is it. In this world, you played politics. Everybody, the way River Day now, the way River Day now, an eye for an eye, a bar with a na basbos. Nobody is sleeping. As Abuja they ask where is Fubara? Fubara himself this time in the mumu again. In the also wise up as in they come to APC. And for this video where you watch this, in the comment they throw shade on Wike. Say Wike when president they talk, Wike who be Wike where they talk, will be foul where they inside. Even said the set of tepia. If you never see that video, see Fubara. Now Fubara don't grow wings. Let's watch the video.
We're talking about federal government that is giving us support. But the rat in the house that is eating the bag of curry. So you can imagine such situation. Huh? But we have already said the attack at words, the finish.
So you see, that is Fubara. This time, as I said before, no dolly. Nobody holy pass you, as Two-Face said. Nobody holy pass, so Look into my eyes at him. So now so it been, and nobody they form holy. No door, nobody they form holy for this fight between Wike and Fubara. Because Wike gets structure. Fubara never gets structure. So as everybody they do basketball everywhere, this Wike they doing home, Fubara they doing home. Another man where come and can't talk in home now, Isaac Fayoshi. He not get problem whether somebody impeach, but the problem when you take now the now between Wike's son and the APC and PDP chairman. So if you haven't watched the video, let's watch it. Then we'll come back and continue the story.
They come, oh, Iyaito, this one now suffered. How do you explain PDP and APC chairman, party chairman, on plastic chair, Wike's son, 25-year-old son, sit down on cushion chair like this. Zazu, Ika, Aka, and then get picking for house. I'm sure those APC and PDP leaders go, they call that Wike son, brother, uncle. Then go, they greet her like this. Wike picking con, they cushion share, comfortable. They can't do. Some of them stand. INEC, by the way, why are they campaigning in River State? This is against electoral law. Even Ekiti, our election is in June. We are not campaigning yet. Why is Wike doing local government tour? Why are they campaigning for President Tinubu? Why are they doing all these things? INEC, this is to say you are biased already and you cannot caution them. That is sad. That is sad. So there is one law for some people, one law for others. What a country. When you made law, it's not campaign. This is not time for campaign. It's supposed to be FCT minister. You supposed don't go back to FCT. You left like 2-3 weeks ago. Abuja is dirty. Nothing is working there, but you are in Rivers. We don't spoil Nigeria. We don't spoil Nigeria. Hey, say we can say some say they go for House of Rep. At that age, they install. It don't turn to hereditary. Then Baba de Dibu no do reach these people. They no do reach these people. And nobody feel caution them. Kai, there was a country. I'm sure Malami in jail today. There was a time that Malami was so powerful. But you now see Malami now. Now cry. Malami wife, they jail. Malami children, they jail. Malami, they jail. No condition is permanent. No condition. I can see people moving out of PDP in thousands. Congrats to Wike and his group. You know, don't successfully destroy the party. Governors are now leaving the party. Senators are leaving. House of Reps are leaving. You know, destroy the biggest party in Africa. You now turn out to carcass. Where the evil people do. They said the evil go live after them. Well, as for leaders in River State, when the small picking they cushion share, when you know they do like this on plastic chairs. I feel sorry for you now. Don't trade your future and the future of your children for porridge. Haba, this is wrong.
So Fayoshi ain't not get problem. How APC chairman and PDP chairman go sit down for plastic share? Wike son, where they do the groom to become House of Representative, to go House of Representative, honorable or what? Now, in the groomer, in the sit down for executive share, the old papa person will get picking for us. They sit down for plastic share. They do like, see, they pursue them from us. They not get house. Now that one, now verse Fayoshi. But anyway, let's come back to the story. What is the real problem? What is this problem? What is even this agreement and everything? Because with the year everywhere, agreement, this, the impeachment, whether the impeachment will fail or not. So I saw this very important video, which I found that it explained so perfectly why this impeachment started on the wrong foot, and it is just a mirage. And his name is from Ben Uke. He's the spokesperson for good governance in democracy, something like that. So he explained why this impeachment started in the wrong foot and the real deal behind it. So if you haven't watched it, let's watch it. Then we'll continue the story as usual.
The allegation, of budget non-submission of budget to the state assembly is not tenable, when you look at it, because even from all their arguments, Section 122, of the Nigerian Constitution, 1999 Constitution, as amended, provides that a governor has the responsibility or the right to spend, a budget, the portion of a budget for the period of 6 months at least, or pending when a new budget is enacted. But if you look at even the entire administration of Fubara, the budget that we're talking about is the budget of 2025, even if that budget did not have controversies, the tenure was truncated, by the declaration of state of emergency. So even it was on the 17th of September, last year, that the president lifted the state of emergency. So even if you look at that, the man has not spent up to 6 months cumulatively, so that cannot be even an argument. And beside that, there was a military administrator who has presented a budget before the National Assembly, because in an event that the State House of Assembly cannot function, or the National Assembly takes responsibility, the legislative duties of that State of Assembly. And in this case, the National Assembly presided over that, approved the budget, it was sent to the President for us, and the President assented to it, and it became a law. So that is to subsist for a period of a year. And it was just in September that this state of emergency was lifted by the president. So I don't see any reason why the State House of Assembly should come out with an impeachment notice, owing to the fact or alleging that the state governor has not presented the budget. I think it's far beyond that.
What do you think it is? Because I was actually going to ask you, what do you think really is at play here?
What is clearly at play, there are certain factors that are clearly at play. One, there's a supremacy battle, political struggle, who takes charge of the state. And again, there is the intention, it's a deliberate intention, to one, distract the governor, two, prevent him from seeking re-election, because if you look at this, Section 188 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which talks about the impeachment, subsection of 11 of 188, which talk about gross misconduct. If you look at what it defines as gross misconduct, is grave violation of the constitutional provisions. Now, what is the grave violation of the constitutional provisions here? If you look at it, it is not there. But I see a situation where that the governor is going to be distracted, prevented from, one, he's distracted, he will not be able to seek a re-election. Now, if you look at the timing, this is, if impeachment is going to last, the investigation activity panel will be constituted, and within 3 months, you should finish the investigation. And when you talk about the 3 months, you're talking about March, and then you'll be heading to June, July towards the primaries of the political parties as the timetable released by INEC. So this will be a much, much heavy weight for the governor. He's heavily distracted, so he will not, be able to seek effectively, convince delegate or the party that should vote for him. In fact, to seek re-election. I think this is the end game. This is the whole idea of this non-impeachment, so-called impeachment.
So we done with the year agreement everywhere. We done the year agreement, and we done the year. We will ask, what is the agreement? What is the agreement? So why everybody want Fubara to go, or what? Why did they renew this fight again? So I saw a video also of this of one of these senators from Rivers State. His name is Senator Alaka. He represents River East senatorial district. In the comment, can explain the negotiation or the agreement that Fubara broke.
Unfortunately, all the agreements have been flouted by the governor at one time or the other.
Senator, my apologies because of time. My apologies. If you can keep our responses short so that I can ask as many questions as possible. I'll come to Mr. Theophilus in just a moment. What is this agreement? From what we can gather, please correct me if I'm wrong. It looks like there was an agreement that similarly Fubara will not be running for second term. Is that the bone of contention here?
Well, that is part of it, because that was clearly Fubara himself spoke by himself. I was in that meeting with the president, and the governor spoke himself, and he said, "This is the agreement we have reached." There were a number of issues. There were contentions. There were people who were seen to be disruptive to the polity. They were to be excused from the process. There were the understanding of what role the governor would play and what role the minister would play for the harmony of the state, as we agreed amongst ourselves. And the governor himself affirmed those understandings, including his own commitment. Recall that he went to his people in church and told them that his spirit had left even government house at that time. And he told them that they don't even know what his Oga had done for him, which was the FCT minister. And he said a few things which alluded to the fact that he was working at something, and the people, in fact, he was almost aggressive to his people, that there was nothing like same movement and all that, they should stop. So coming back now to build another.
How you tell somebody, say, a old governor will do one term, it will only do one term. It doesn't make sense. So this lawyer in comment can also explain, say, this agreement was just a mirage, that in the first place, it was not meant to be it was not meant to be agreed on. So he explained, if you haven't watched it, let's just watch the video, then we'll continue. We'll come back to talk about it.
Looking like impeachment moves against the governor. Just a quick look at your initial response or your initial thoughts as you heard the news this morning.
Yeah, thank you. My initial response was that, yes, now that long agreement is finally here. So I knew that this was coming. I knew that Wike was not just in Rivers State for nothing. I knew that the campaign that Wike had consistently, embarked upon was not just for campaign for election, but it was a sensitization for what is to come. So I just said, alas, finally, when this was first started, the House of Assembly was demolished, and then there was a long period of long drawn battles, sought out, and then there was an interregnum where you had the sole administrator in the state, and then thereafter the governor was reinstated, and there was seemingly peace. A lot of people knew then that peace was a piece of the graveyard. That because if you take the words of former governor of Ekiti State, Fayose, to heart, you would know that peace was just a piece of the graveyard, because until Nyesom Wike had full and absolute control of the state, there will never be peace. All of these stories of agreement is agreement, agreement is agreement, that the agreement will be made known later. It is for him to just have, the control of the levers of the state. That of Fubara, from what we gathered before now, you'll find out that even the chief judge consistently had not been on the side of Wike, and that's what had sustained Fubara up to this time. Even, you remember, just immediately before the interregnum, which was the declaration of a state of emergency, there were also attempts to, initiate this process. And what we hear from the grapevine was that the chief judge was nowhere to be found, and that Wike as governor went to hide Similar Fubara away from the EFCC's searchlight. Similar Fubara also is docking the chief judge somewhere. So if the chief judge truly, what they say, the chief judge truly, certainly he's going to appoint people of credible integrity who are not partisan, who will look at the matter dispassionately, and that certainly will take time. For the process now, for the kickstarting of the process, the the letter is supposed to be served within 14 days. And within that 14 days, whether the governor respond to those allegations or not, the House shall, through a voice vote, agreed, take by motion, whether the matter should be debated, whether the matter should be investigated. And if they resolve that the matter be investigated, then the governor shall write to the chief judge of the state to constitute a panel of 7. And which the chief judge also shall do within 14 days. He has got 14 days to do that. And that panel shall sit for 3 months. Within 3 months shall turn in a report. And if the panel now comes with a report that no infraction has been committed, then that becomes the end of the matter. It can no longer be debated further. But that panel will also hear both sides, doctrine of audio utterance pattern, hear from the those who are alleging and those the defense. But if the panel return a verdict that infractions have been committed, then the House will now debate that report, and by a vote of not less than 2/3 majority of the members adopt that report, then the governor and the deputy governor stands impeached. But if we look at the meat, the kernel of all of the allegations, like you said, we don't want to go into that yet, but certainly the governor will have his defense team ready. If you look at the kernel of these allegations, some of them rest squarely, like autonomy for local government. Funds are supposed to be released directly to local government. That has nothing to do with the governor. The demolition of the State House of Assembly, even though a lot of fingers pointed at the governor, but a panel of inquiry had not turned in a report that to actually put his responsibility and the demolition or the bomb blast that happened there at the doorstep of the governor.
So you hear him say the agreement was just a mirage, the peace or the peaceful agreement, you will call it, was just for temporary, because Wike was just planning. It seems that the agreement gave Wike time to kind of lay down his structure, to rally around this structure. That was the reason for this agreement. And another man also talked, said the agreement, even Fubara agreed, have implemented his side of this agreement, but Wike, even till this very moment, has not done anything. So let's watch this man. He won't talk about it and say, let's watch him. We'll come back.
Tinubu is watching. Any man who disrespects his own president and his own boss is not worth being protected. Tinubu should be bold enough to tell Wike nothing should happen to Fubara, because he called both of them. He said he should allow those legislators who voluntarily decamped to another party. And the law is clear on it. Once you decamp to another party, you automatically lose your seat. And the president called them, and as Omoluabi, Fubara went. But he respected the office of the president, like we all should do. It's no longer about Tinubu, whether we like him, we don't like him. He's the father of the nation. So I expected Tinubu to call Wike to order. Mr. Wike, but I called both of you. How come one person complied and you are still troubling the man? If you truly love and respect me, leave him alone. You will see that that the Wike will stop all this thing that he's doing. He's heating up the polity, and I can predict it. I'm watching it on television, that if they go ahead and impeach that person, we may return to those days when violence erupted. Do you know what President Yadra went through to grant amnesty and do?
If you see everything now, you see that this problem, everything is due to Tinubu. Because if Tinubu is not empowering Wike will not have this initial drag that is doing now. All this because all this thing that is doing, that is moving from one place to another. He left FCT, spent more than 2 weeks now for Rivers State, and he left his duty. So it is Tinubu that is giving him this free reign, all because he needs 2027. So anyway, we'll leave you guys with the next video, and we'll leave you guys with the video of the impeachment and all the allegations and everything in the House of Assembly of Rivers State. Thank you very much. But please, if you are new here again, I ask you, I beg you, subscribe to my channel, share this video, like it, and also drop your comment below. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Let only the governor and the deputy governor spend as they like and eat our money and do as they like.
Honorable, is this about Inyendeba? Agreement is agreement. Is that the cause of this problem? Is it a matter of Inyendeba?
I think I think you are in the wrong profession. You should be a comedian or a clown.
Oh, really?
Because I don't know how.
Does this sound funny, Honorable? Does it sound funny? I'm sorry if this sounds funny, but it's a very popular language in your political farmer in Rivers State. Don't you hear it?
You are reducing very, very serious constitutional issues to mere comedy. And I think it's not fair to reversible Sheon. Shouldn't be doing this. This is a very serious issue. We're talking about the lives and livelihood of a people. We're talking about institutions of a state. It's the creation of the Constitution.
Honorable, do you feel this as a sign, whatever happened today, as a member of the APC, do you see it as a sign of betrayal? Do you see yourself betraying your political party in which you just joined? Do you see yourself as a betrayer?
I sit here, I'm speaking as a spokesperson of the House of Assembly, not as a party chieftain. So I would want you to restrict your conversations to the activities of the House of Assembly which I represent.
But you represent your party in the House.
Anything outside that,
and you're a member of the party, and you are supposed to uphold the interests of the party on the floor.
The party is a vehicle. The party is a vehicle. Once I enter that chambers, I sit on behalf of the people of Asatol Constituency 2. And once I sit here, I speak on behalf of the 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly.
Give me a moment, Honorable, give me a moment. I would love to know, for you, this is a fight to finish, isn't it? You will follow the law and you push this to the very end. Is that what you and your colleagues are up to?
We are not fighting. We are protecting the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to avoid a breakdown